August 2014 when Chicago police killed 2 young black men, one of whom was Deshawn Pittman, a 17-year-old on Chicago's South Side.
We had several kids that got in trouble during a candlelight setting. Police came in and interrupted the setting.
And 9 people were arrested. 5 of them were charged with very serious felonies.
Then one of them was my son, and therefore we immediately start doing fundraising.
Ultimately raised over $30,000 to get everyone out of jail.
Jeff, Azuri, and myself, we met at Jeff's house and we were sitting down. The question came up, what are we going to do once we get everybody out? And we all looked at each other and said, let's keep going, because there are so many people need us. So that's when we decided to really start CCBF.
I was in jail, and my bond was really high, like $7,500. And I had no idea how I was going to raise that type of money to get out. One of the guys that was locked up announced that he knows about a program about some people who probably can get you out.
Bond is an amount of money that is set that a person has to pay to get out of jail. And it's set very arbitrarily. It's set by a judge in a few seconds at a hearing.
You're giving a total of 30 seconds to stand in front of a judge. And for 46 years of your life, you're down to 30 seconds.
I think the bond system is lousy because I don't think a person should be penalized or sit in jail because they don't have $50 to pay for bond.
It could be as little as $200 and they can't get out. Some folks just can't bond out.
I don't think you're innocent until proven guilty. I think you're guilty until proven innocent. I think our rights are being stripped as we come in.
Not only is jail itself torture, it's what it does to the entire path of the rest of your life that's so impactful.
I've missed a lot. I've missed my son, him graduating, going to first grade. I miss my daughter graduating, going to high school.
Whether or not you can keep your job, whether or not you can stay in school, whether or not you can keep your housing, whether or not you can keep your kid.
I think it's warped. I think it's a funny system. I think it needs to be fixed.
Ultimately, CCBF's goal is to abolish the use of monetary bond and tackle pretrial detention. In the meantime, in order to achieve that goal, we want to bond as many people out of jail as we can, tell their stories, organize with them to work to end the use of cash bond.
We want to get people out of cages, and so that's where the fund part comes in. We've gotten more than 40 people out of jail.
Someone from the Chicago Community Bond Fund is going in there with cash and buying somebody's freedom. We can't ignore the connotations of that. It's sickening, it's horrifying. But the love and solidarity potential for people to do these, the relationships that it creates.
I've been working with them, talking with them 2-3 times a week. Sometimes real late in the morning, but it's been nice, and I've met a whole group of people that will be in my life and impact my life for the rest of my life.
I had cookouts over here at my house, and we just stayed in touch. It kind of like drifted away from the bond fund thing. It became a friendship.
We've been meeting once, maybe twice a week, just trying to help the movement, seeing what we can do to help the people that are still locked up.
If there's any kind of way you can find it in your heart to donate to the bond fund, please donate to the bond fund.
The money that we put out, it does come back to us so we can have a revolving fund going back to get someone else.
You don't know who you might be helping out. Somebody might be in a real tough spot.
It might be your son, or might be your neighbor's son, or your son's friend, anybody. It could be anybody in the community. So we're looking forward to 2017 and hoping we can double our numbers and get more people involved and, reach out to the community, let the community come in with us and try to make some progress and helping each other to make a better life for those who are incarcerated that shouldn't be.